Hello guys, welcome back to a new YouTube video. In today's video we're going to talk about the past perfect. So let's get started. Okay guys, so let's talk about the past perfect. So first of all, what is it? What is the past perfect? The past perfect is used to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. Okay? Both actions happen in the past. The formula. We first write the subject, then the auxiliary had, and the past participle, the verb and past participle. Okay, for example, I had eaten, you had finished, she had gone, they had studied. Okay, for this is very important to know the verbs in the past participle, okay? Both regular and irregular. Especially the irregular because they don't have a established rule, so you really have to memorize them. Okay, examples. I had finished my homework before dinner. Okay, so this action happened before dinner time. Okay, that's why we use the past perfect. She had left when I arrived. Okay, when I arrived, she had already left. So this happened before I arrived. Before, yes. They had never seen snow before that trip. Okay, before that trip, they had never seen snow. Okay, so this the part written in black, stronger black. Sorry, I forgot the word. In bold. I'm sorry. In bold, it means that this action happened first before the part that is in yellow. Okay. The timeline. Imagine these two actions. Anna finished her homework. Okay, she finished her homework. Anna went to bed. Okay, both actions are in the past. Finished, went, right? But the homework happened first. Okay, so um, since this action happened before the other action went to bed, then this action has to be in past perfect. So had finished. Okay, Anna had finished her homework and went to bed is the second action that happened later, so it has to be in simple past. And now we can say Anna had finished her homework before she went to bed. Okay, uses of the past perfect. An action completed before another past action. Okay, that's what we were talking about. I had eaten before I went to the restaurant. They had arrived before the movie started. We had studied English before taking the test. To explain a past situation, okay? She was tired because she had worked all day. Still, this action happened before, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put it in another color, maybe um pink. Okay, this happened first. Okay, she was tired because she, sorry, I'm gonna write something here. Where is the, oh yes, this action happened before. Okay, she worked all day. Okay, consequently she was tired. So if we want to put it in a single sentence, she had worked all day, that's why she was tired. Or the other way around, she was tired because she had worked all day, and this is the second action. Okay, he was nervous because he had not prepared for exam. He had not prepared for the exam, that's why he was nervous. Okay, first action. Oh, sorry. And this is second action. Okay. Okay, got it, I think. Okay, so with time expressions, common expressions are before, after, already, just, never, yet, when, by the time. Okay, examples. By the time I arrived, they had already left. Okay, so first they left, and then I arrived, and by that time, when I arrived, they were no longer there. Okay, so they had already left. They had left. Okay, she had never visited Bolivia before 2020. Okay, in 2020, okay, let's suppose we're in 2020, and before this year, oh no, sorry, we are, it's all right. We are in 2026. So in 2020, which is in the past, okay, she had never visited Bolivia. Before 2020, she had never visited Bolivia. Okay, both actions are in the past, but the first action has to be in past perfect. What was the first action here? Visiting Bolivia. She visited Bolivia, right? She had never visited Bolivia. She never visited Bolivia. Okay, and 2020 is also in the past, and before 2020, she had never visited Bolivia. Okay, let's say now we are in 2026 or in 2021 even. We can already say, okay, now that we are in 2021, she has visited Bolivia. Okay, she is visiting Bolivia, but before 2020, no, she had never visited Bolivia. Hope that's clear. I had just finished my work when he called. Okay, he called, but before that action already in the past, and yes, I had finished my homework. Let's say I was doing my homework, I finished, and then I got the call. Okay, let's say both actions happened yesterday, so now I'm telling you, and I say, when he called, I had just finished my homework, my work. Okay, what does just mean? It means right on time. Okay, it just happened. It happened right before or right on that moment, if that makes sense. Okay. Negative form, subject had not. We write had not, or the contracted form hadn't, and the verb in the past participle. Okay. Examples: I hadn't seen him before. She hadn't finished her homework. They hadn't arrived yet. Okay. Questions. For questions, we had first the auxiliary had, then the subject, then the past participle, and of course the question mark. Examples: had you finished your work? Had she left before the party? Had they met before? And short answers: yes, I had, no, I hadn't. Okay. Regular and irregular verbs. For regular verbs, we just add the ed at the end of the verb. Work, worked, play, played, study. We erase the y and we supply it by ied, studied, clean, cleaned. Okay, examples: I had worked all day, she had studied for the exam. Irregular verbs: go, gone, eat, eaten, see, seen, do, done, write, written, take, taken, speak, spoken, come, come. Okay, I have um, a video on simple past, and I have a entire list on irregular verbs, so you can check it out. Okay, examples. He had gone home. We had eaten lunch. She had written a letter. Okay, past perfect. Sorry, simple past versus past perfect. We compare. Okay, past simple. I ate dinner and went to bed. No auxiliary needed here. Past perfect. Plus past simple. I had eaten dinner before I went to bed. Okay, here's a combination of both times, which are both in the past. Okay, but past perfect is an action that happened first, and then the action written in simple past or past simple happened be as later after that action written in past perfect. Okay, but both actions are in the past. The past perfect makes the order of events very clear. Okay, and finally we have a short story here. Maria was nervous because she had not studied for the exam. When she arrived at school, she realized she had forgotten her pencil at home. Fortunately, her friend lent her one, and the exam went well. Okay, notice that had not studied and had forgotten happened before the past action arrived. Okay, rules to remember: past perfect the formula is had plus the past participle, and we use it for the action that happened first in the past. Okay, that's it, guys. That was it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.